thousands of years ago. In the hot and humid jungles of the Amazon and Orinoco River basins, an exotic fruit sprouted from the earth. The first botanists to discover it baptized the fruit with a name that spoke of its sublime character. Theobroma Cacao, which means the food of the gods. The people that inhabited that virgin territory, which today corresponds to Colombia, Brazil, Ecuador and Peru, migrated and brought the divine seed to other parts of Latin America. In these places, ancestral communities consumed its pulp directly, and little by little its importance grew. The Mayans used it in their rituals. Their successors, the Aztecs, used the fruit as currency. It was also the base for a drink to be enjoyed during elite ceremonies. Now, centuries later, cocoa is the fundamental ingredient for that enchanting and magical product, chocolate. Thanks to the Compañía Nacional de Chocolates, it is nested in the daily life and traditions of families, communities, cities and countries around the world. The story shaped by man and the food of the gods that began so many years ago continues today in the hands of thousands of family-owned farms that are sustainably supported by Compañía Nacional de Chocolates. With enormous effort and dedication, these farmers have built their communities around this fruit, caring for it as its most valued treasure. These crops prosper in tropical regions like our beautiful Colombia and other countries around Latin America, such as Peru, Mexico, and Costa Rica. With their privileged climate that allows the fruit to be produced with flavors and aromas that delight palates around the world. Growers today collect their harvest just as their ancestors did, with their hands that inherited the wisdom of their forefathers to pick the right fruit without damaging the flowers and other fruits surrounding it. With this same wisdom, it was discovered that by splitting the husk, one could extract that exquisite bean, the food of the gods. Just as with our cocoa growers, at the Compañía Nacional de Chocolates instructional farm called Yariguíes, the journey of cocoa continues in the fermenting boxes made out of wood to protect and conserve the development of color, flavor and aroma in a natural way. With the same carefulness that is had throughout the whole process, the beans are dried, offered to the sun, just as was done by the ancestral cultures that discovered the fruit. Unlike all selection processes, they are classified so that the best are chosen. After drying, the beans are packed in natural fiber sacks and are later stored in conditions that guarantee their quality and proper transportation to nearby community marketplaces and buying points of the Compañía Nacional de Chocolates. From there, they are taken to our processing centers, where the cocoa products are made. In the production facilities, the cocoa is cleaned using leading-edge technology to continue onto the processing stage. Under the vigilant and careful eye of men and women of the Compañía, the beans are finally ground and toasted with a combination of temperatures and cycle times to give them unique flavors and aromas to later be converted in cocoa liquor, the elixir that gives life to the different delicious products. from the hot and humid jungles where it sprouted thousands of years ago, cocoa has traveled a long way and into our lives and memory. The Compañía Nacional de Chocolates, which forms part of the Nutresa Group, a leader in the Latin American food sector, has a century of experience in the industry and will continue to push the development of this product, fortifying sustainable agricultural practices and offering development opportunities through instructional farms that train hundreds of producers that go on to transmit their knowledge in their own regions. Compañía Nacional de Chocolates will also continue projecting towards the future with quality products and leading-edge technology to keep bringing the best of cocoa and its enchanting taste of chocolate into homes and lives worldwide. Compañía Nacional de Chocolates.